The Duke and Duchess of Windsor's Paris mansion is to be turned into an attraction and open to the public. It was announced days before King Charles and Queen Camilla are to undertake their first official visit to France since his accession to the throne. Paris City Council has given Heritage Trust Fondation Mansart the task of turning the run-down house, originally known as Château Le Bois, into a permanent touristic site. The 19th-century mansion located in the Boulogne Woods of western Paris is primarily known for having hosted the exiled Duke and Duchess of Windsor for some 3 decades. However, Egyptian businessman Mohammed Al-Fayed added to its lore when he claimed Princess Diana would have relocated there had she not died in a car crash in Paris in August 1997. The villa became the residence of former King Edward VIII and his wife, American socialite Wallis Simpson, in 1953, 17 years after he abdicated for love. The city had given the Windsors the villa for a nominal sum in return for renovation, which Mrs. Simpson led with the help of interior designer Stéphane Bodine, who later worked with Jackie Kennedy on the White House. The secluded 14-room residence and its 2-acre gardens remained the main home of the Duke and Duchess for 3 decades, and was visited by both King Charles and Queen Elizabeth II. The then Prince Charles headed to Paris to meet his great-uncle under the advice of his mentor Lord Louis Mountbatten in 1970, aged 22. Of his brief stay at 4 Route du Champ d'Entraînement, the now monarch recalled in his diary, "While we were talking the Duchess kept flitting to and fro like a strange bat. She looks incredible for her age and obviously has her face lifted. I found footmen and pages wearing identical uniforms to the ones ours wear at home. It was rather pathetic." Late Elizabeth II visited the mansion in 1972, just 10 days before the never-crowned ex-monarch died there aged 77, having suffered from throat cancer. Mrs. Simpson also died at her Parisian residence aged 89, in 1986. Mr. Al-Fayed, father of Dottie who died with Princess Diana 25 years ago, took over the lease of the mansion after the Duchess' death. The businessman spent millions in an attempt to bring back the house to its original grandeur. He said in an interview with People magazine in the 1990s that the residence sometimes gives you the creeps following the death of both the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, but added it remained a happy place. Don't miss. Poll, would you read Meghan's memoir? Poll, Paris protesters vow to spoil princely moment of Charles' visit. Insight, Kate's confidence shone through in latest solo outing, expert claims. Expert, he also later claimed it was meant to become the new shared home of the late Princess of Wales and his son, had they not died in 1997. Mr. Al-Fayed said, "By living in this house, Diana wanted to cock a new snook at the royal family." The businessman, who changed the name of the residence to Villa Windsor, is understood to still be holding a 50-year lease to the council-owned mansion. The foundation aims to open the refurbished villa as a museum, exhibition and event centre next year and is undertaking £7. 64 million, €8.7 million, of work, The Times reported. The work will be carried out by the masons working on the chapels of Notre Dame Cathedral, which was ravaged by a structural fire in April 2019.